Alright guys, it's Monday. Just a quick announcement before we get started with the workouts. Today at 9:30 you have a class, so make sure you sign up for that. Tomorrow, 2 classes, the express class with Laurier, and Tuesday 5:45 class will be the second week doing it. So again, if that time suits you, sign up for it. 4:30 on the Wednesday and 11:45 on the Friday. Again, everything is on Zoom, so you have a half an hour window to sign up for that. Make sure you get to that ahead of time to be able to be in the class. Last thing, there was a compilation of the nutrition chat posted on the Friday on our YouTube channel. So if there were questions that stood out to you or questions that you may have about nutrition, you should have a good look at that video. There might be a question in there that might answer your question, or anything that comes to mind, something that's new to you that you learned, you can do that. There's about 6 different videos, 6 different questions in there going through some topics that were discussed in that video. Other than that, guys, I'm going to pass it over to Eddie for the workout today.
Okay, workout, we got 5 rounds in today's workout. Nothing's unbroken, but challenge yourself. Go unbroken, especially on those wall balls. If you're using if you're using a basketball, soccer ball, you know they're light, go unbroken them, try to go as high as possible, okay? Think about, you're trying to go, again, if possible, unbroken. Try and do this, guys, under a minute, okay? Box jump over, depending on your height, might be quick, might not be quick. Let's say you are using a box, maybe it's taking you, call it 90 seconds, okay? If it's a smaller object, think about, imagine you're jumping high and over, almost like a broad jump, okay? So it's taking you about a minute, 90 seconds if possible here, guys. Then, kettlebell swings, 15, depending on your weight at home, guys. Same thing, see if you can do it under a minute. So, for each round, you're looking at about 3:30, okay? So you guys are aiming for about a 15-minute workout, maybe 18-minute workout, depending on this box jump over. Really, even if you had that box and you're working on that capacity, that fast capacity, really shooting for that 15-minute mark, okay? Say if it's gonna be a hot one, depending on the time when you do the workout, might slow you down. So that's why I say buffer between 15 to 18 minutes for the 5 round in today's workout, okay? Have fun with that one, guys. I'm gonna pass it back to Yash for the afterburner.
All right, guys, so we got some stretching here. We're gonna go for some banded hamstring stretch. After that, the pigeon stretch, and then finish off with some strengthening in the bottom of that Goodmorning hold. Again, we've done this in the past before, so if you want to use some weight, go ahead, or just use a PVC, something nice and light, just to get that position down. We'll see you guys next for the warm-up.
All right, welcome to the warm-up here. Starting off with about 2 minutes of work that gets your heart rate going. So, option here, pick something that you have accessible to you, whether you go for a jog, 400-meter run, you jump on a machine and you do calories for 25 calories, or you do 50 jumping jacks. Start with something that's about it's about 2 minutes worth of work, just to get that heart rate going before you get into the workout, or warm-up. The warm-up here. Now we're doing 3 rounds. We're gonna start off with some side planks. So, going to the floor, progressions could be side plank off the elbow and off the shins. Remember, if that's what you're doing, make sure you're feeling your sides, your obliques firing up. You can then progress yourself to the next progression, which extends your legs, hips up, 15 seconds here, or if you want to progress to the next one, going onto your hands, 15 seconds. But 15 seconds on both sides. When you're done that, find an object that you can hold in front of you. Kettlebell, dumbbell. I'm going to use a plate here for the temple front squat. For your temple front squat, don't just hold the weight on the object in front of you like a goblet squat. Think about that front rack position. So shoulders pinned back, push the elbows under the object, depending what it is. Might be not as high. Some of you might be able to go higher if you're using maybe a barbell. If you're using even the plate, you can go a little bit higher than you would for a kettlebell. Think about a tempo. So take it nice and slow going down. Imagine it's about a 4 count. When you get to the bottom, drive back up. Again, nice and slow in your squat, on your descent, and you get to your bottom, rebound it back up. Going for 5 of those. Then we're going for box jumps. We use a plate here, depending what you have at home. Maybe it's a stack of some objects, maybe it's a park bench. You're gonna jump up, nice and tight. When you land it, jump back down if it's possible. If not, you can step down from your object depending how high your object is. You're gonna be doing 10 of those, repeating everything 3 rounds, so 15-second side plank on both sides, 5 tempo squats going nice and slow on the way down, fast on the way up, and then 10 box jumps on a object. Have a good warm up, hopefully gets you going.
Alright guys, we're here for the workout movements. 5 rounds, 15 wall balls, 15 box jump overs, 15 kettlebell swings. First movement is that wall ball, guys. So you guys can use your basketball if you have a med ball. Make sure that ball is nice and close to your front rack position, so you don't want it out here. Keep it nice and tight, elbows up with that squat. Again, knees in line, those toes, make sure they don't cave in, push those knees out. As you're doing that wall ball, really try to think about that tempo. Control on the way down, fast on the way up. It's really important that you maintain control of that ball so that you can get that accurate shot every single time. So coming down to the bottom of that wall ball, drive it up, and aim for that target every single time. Control on the way down, explosive on the way up. Once you're done those wall balls, you're going to go into those box jump overs. So if you don't have the box, just use your ball. 15 box jump overs, just simply jump right over that object, turn around, and just keep jumping over for 15 reps there. Once you're done those box jump overs, we're going for our kettlebell swings. So I got my 40 kilo kettlebell here. With those kettlebell swings, guys, what I want to see is you try to keep those knees in line, those heels, so shins vertical the entire time. Even when you're driving up, don't let your hips kind of sag forward. Keep your heels planted to the ground so you get as much drive through those hips as possible. 15 reps of everything, guys. 5 rounds. See if you can keep 3-minute rounds each time. See you guys next for the afterburner.
Hey, welcome back. That was a doozy of a workout. Hopefully you did enjoy that one. Got it done around 20-minute mark. The afterburn today is, again, emphasis on the recovery. So we're gonna get Yash here. You got the green band. We're gonna start with the banded hamstring here, guys. So a couple points that you want to think about. Leg as straight as possible to get into that hamstring. For those of you that can do that, but it hurts a lot, you can bend your opposite knee to lessen the tension in that hamstring. Or if you want to get more, you straighten that knee back down to the floor, where then it stabilizes your hips, keeps your hips in the right position, where it gets a little bit more out of the hamstring. You can also move the band a little bit forward on the ball of your foot, where then you drop your toes down to get the connective tissue with the calf behind your knee into that hamstring. So you can play around with it because you're holding it for 2 minutes on both sides. This afterburner you can do later on in the day when you're cooling down end of the day. So after this stretch, guys, I'm going to get you go into the pigeon pose, where you're opening the hip capsule and stretching your glute. So in your high plank, kick over that foot to the hand, shins across. If you want a deeper stretch, keep it across from left to right, guys. But if it's too much, you can drop your heel to your hip. Also, if your hips, wherever your foot is, you can then bring your hip down to your foot or to the floor. Also bringing your body towards the floor to get more out of that glute stretch to, again, open up the glutes. But if it pinches your hip, don't go so low. Okay, only go as low as you can to get out of that, to get the stretch out of the glute and not feel an impingement in your hip capsule. You're gonna hold that also 2 minutes on both sides. Then from there, you're gonna finish off with your good morning. So with good morning, we're gonna grab a bar here. Good, so PDC pike here, bar on your back. You're gonna go down into that good morning position where you focus on your knees not moving forward. You focus on your back being flat. If you don't have a bar, you can just go into this position, guys, to stretch out the hamstring, but at the same time, activate your core, where you're almost mimicking that row position where, again, you're getting the activation of your core, but you're getting the stretch in your hamstring. For those that did the Monday workout, you found that row 2-minute buy-in row was tough. It's kind of the same thing, but you want to keep the emphasis on deloading your body. So if you gotta break it up, don't exhaust yourself, stretch out the hamstrings, because that's what the intent is for the afterburner today, guys. Hopefully you had a good Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow.